So Merit Poker is calling, and today I'm in a really good spot. I'm with two beautiful, gorgeous poker ladies, Margets, Fatima and Melo. We are in Merit, and they spend about 1 week, and I'm really interested to ask, what have you seen there? What are the feelings? And tell me everything what you're feeling about the Merit Poker here now.
Well, actually, yeah, why not, right? Yes, I'll take over. What do you think about Merit? No, I love it here. I had never been here before, and I cannot believe that I had not been here before. I heard about it a bit through other players. Some Dutch players come here. I'm from Holland as well. And they come back and back and back because they love it, and I get it. The food is amazing. It's all inclusive, which it's very convenient. Even when you're sitting at the table, you can get like freshly squeezed apple juice or a combination of carrot and orange, whatever. Just anything is very comfortable, and it's like Cyprus is very beautiful, I must say. Like the sea, I'm enjoying just being able to float in the salty water when I'm not playing poker. But I made my way to the poker room quite often. I love the events here. Played the main event, played the 2K, played the 700, played the 500, just busted. So yeah, I've been loving it actually. You?
Not the best part, but yeah, I've been loving all the rest. I've also played the main and the 500. Because I've been combining with a bit of playing online as well, and it's funny because also like some colleagues of my team.
Maybe you should hold the mic in your mouth.
Maybe I can do that. I have to say, guys, it's the problem is Spanish move the hands a lot, so. Okay, that's super nice. I was saying, like, some of my colleagues from Winamax had been here before, and they mentioned, but I could see, even if they are friends, they were not really saying how good it is. I think, no, and I've discovered now that it's because the balance here between pros and amateurs, yeah, people that play for fun, it's awesome. And I think that's the part of the success here, and, you have the perfect balance in the tables, and the atmosphere, even if there's a table with some pros, because it can happen, it happened in my main event, people take it's different atmosphere. It's not like EPT that everyone is like killer mode and, in a very kind of serious and sharp mode. Here, people want to have fun. Obviously, you want to play and do the better you can, but then if you bust, everything is so convenient because you can just go straight to the beach.
Or the buffet.
Yeah, I think my sickness might just be related to overusing the buffet. But yeah, I also think it's definitely not the last time I'm going to be here.
That's beautiful to hear that. And one more thing I was always very curious about to ask, and you are very experienced poker ladies, and I had some girlfriends, they were playing poker as well, especially they enjoy the live games, and I always was super curious about that one. And both of you are very talkative and very like friendly on table. Of course, it's like this. But what about the women on the poker tables? What kind of edges you got from the other players, especially here when people are really talkative and they're getting deep in you? And what's the like? You feel it's easier to be the woman on the table to get some kind of advantages? I mean, the good way, or I can be in that shoes, but I really want to get that kind of situation. And what's your experience from the live circuits?
Well, I don't know, aren't your ex-girlfriends playing here?
They were.
Did they do well?
One, yes.
So, I mean, I think there's not that many women playing poker here. There's a lot of dealers. They're almost all women. I've seen one guy. But I think for me, I can't speak for you or other women, but for me, I've always felt very comfortable at the poker table surrounded by men. I'm very talkative, like she confirmed. And I'm just comfortable being around people, whether they're men or women. And with men, obviously, some men will think, oh, she's this blonde, cute girl, she won't bluff. Or some men will think, oh, this girl, why is she here? She probably can't play. Or some might know me from PokerStars, and they think, but she's 3-betting me light here maybe, so I'll 4-bet her light. So, there's different kinds of players, different kinds of people, and that's what poker is about. You have to understand who your opponent is, and you have to understand who will respond to you in which way. So, and maybe how they know you and how they see you. So, yeah, that's my experience. And for me, it's always been very respectful, actually. I've never had, like, stories about, men not being nice or being rude, or I can't even remember them, so... probably didn't happen.
Yeah, I agree quite a lot. I think it's being offended or feeling weird is more about how you feel about yourself. And of course, there's people that will judge you for being a woman. Well, we use stereotypes, no? If I see this blonde, hoodie Swede, I'm gonna be more disappointed if he's on my left than if I see a granny. Obviously, and maybe the granny is the biggest fucker of the table. But you know, we all use stereotypes, so that's good. If you already see someone is putting you on profiling you as in a specific type, it's all to your advantage. So you know, if they will judge you because you're a woman, or they think you cannot laugh, as you were saying, or they think you'll play softer, or whatever, or you got there because you are
You think it's harder with a patch on?
I think yeah, I think it's also very dependent. Like some people will get a high from winning a hand against you because they won a hand against a pro, but other people will be more scared. I've seen it all.
Yes, but it's more like, I think if we wouldn't be wearing a patch, our stereotype would be a bit more clear.
Obviously,
there's less options.
Yes, but it's worth it. But I think you can play more a role when you don't have a patch, because when you don't, for sure.
So there you go.
It's the easiest my interview ever. Like that's a very, very good point you took on this, and I think in the very big much more random field, when the bind is lower, the patch works better. But because here they are, at least all the players, amateurs, they traveled a lot, you know, because the binds are higher and they are not new people in the field, and you are very well known names in the field. So I think in the random 1K main event with 700, 1,000 people, it has the bigger that aha moment. But of course here as well it makes that. And I'm really interested in one more thing about the sports, especially about your sports, about that biosolver thing I saw. It's a good one, huh?
Do you speak Spanish at all? Do you speak Spanish at all? Because I'm creating a podcast with a friend and poker player. He used to be playing, well, I don't know, some people will know him because he used to grind a lot in Zoom 500, and we are very into sports, kind of lifestyle, biohacking, you know, how you can improve your life, your habits to think better, to be better. So we came up with a podcast once a week, and I'm enjoying so much. Like, it's kind of, I can't wait for the days we record. It's in Spanish.
What's it called?
Biosolver. We clicked to, of course, and then it was 40% troll. Well, I don't know. I don't remember even the description, but we were kind of, making a slight, how do you say, like a slight, reference, of course, to Bio.
And I'm really happy to ask that question, because I started to see your eyes shining and you're smiling, because it's the thing, you are deep in that thing, yeah?
I have a better poker face when I'm sitting in the table, because I'm excited, and it's obviously you can perceive that. But it's one project, you know. I do it honestly for fun and because I enjoy. Who knows how it can develop, right? But
I think your poker face is beautiful, because you're feeling very sick today and you're like all enthused. What's going on here?
Because when I speak, it's like if you are down and someone tells you you're going to
Disneyland
to play the main event, they're going to be So, you know, he just asked about Biosolver, is my little kid, so yeah.
Good question, I guess.
And about you, about your sports, probably we know better. This
Biosolver though is not sports though. It's like, because you said sports, no?
Yeah, but it came because of the sport.
Well, it came because, yes, kind of. Yeah, you're right.
What is it then exactly?
It's more like biohacking, decision. We talk everything. Nutrition is mostly directed to poker players, but not at all. You know, like it's way broader. So lifestyle decisions, a bit fitness, everything. Like we talk about mental performance.
Yes.
And what about your sports, huh? We know your history and like amazing one for me.
Well, not everyone, I don't think, to be honest.
Oh, really? It's maybe I'm because of the small country, and for me, like Olympic gold medal, or at least Olympic medal, because you have a bunch of them. It's probably the biggest thing it can happen in your life. So what about that one? And afterwards, do you make any sports now? Do you still being active? And do you think it's very, very important to be a poker player, especially in live circuits, to stay healthy? I know your opinion, for sure. What about you? What's your...
Well, I used to play field hockey for people that don't know. I played field hockey for Holland. It's a big sport in our country, not really in many other countries in the world. Like Germany is good, Argentina is good, Australia is good. Spain used to be good. I'm sorry. It's okay. Yeah, no. But sorry. Anyway, we won the Olympics in 2008 in Beijing with the Dutch team. So that was cool. And then I actually made a switch to poker, which is not the biggest active lifestyle. Well, mentally very active, and it's very nice to be responsible for your own, only for your own actions, because I used to be on a team. And now when I make a mistake, I will not blame the dealer. I will not blame the player that maybe played it bad but ended up beating me. I only have to blame myself if I make a wrong decision. And a lot of people think that an athlete is all about just winning and winning. But in the end, for me, it's about overcoming yourself and becoming better. And when I make a decision at a poker table and it's the correct decision, but I lose because it's a bad beat, I'll be disappointed, but not in myself. And it's way better to accept a decision when you thought it through, took the information you had and made the most optimal decision you could make at that moment. And then it's like, whatever happens, happens. But since it's not that active, and I am like a person that loves sports, not running, going to the gym, that sort of stuff, or cycling, I love ball sports. Any ball sport, I'm in. I'm like a dog. I think I was a dog in my former life. Don't you think?
I agree that you need to be motivated for to play a game. But you know me, for me it's a game when I do it also.
But there's people that have a different DNA, and they don't need the game. I need the game. I need a ball. Yes, I need a ball. And so I play tennis a lot. Usually I travel actually, well, with a racket.
To get me into tennis.
She is from a tennis family. Her dad used to work high up in tennis, and her uncle was a good tennis player. And
the black sheep of the family that dropped the racket for the cards, and now it's okay.
And the gym.
I do. I mean, not so much gym rat, but I like to do calisthenics, CrossFit. I've changed. Also, I used to run a lot, and now I'm not motivated anymore, so I stopped. But
we played tennis once though in the club that you were a member of with her parents. It's like this beautiful club in the middle of Barcelona in this posh area. I guess Muguruza started there, right? And we played tennis with her dad because he's in the seniors. He's trying to do well in the international tour. And we played with her dad, and she wasn't that bad. Like for someone who never plays, I thought, yes.
I swear, I'm not a fake humble for sure. It's like I'm not good.
But you never played.
No, it's 13 years. Or I quitted with 16 and never played.
I could even see your dad being a bit proud that you were hitting the ball.
The standards were so low that, of course.
We were playing well.
No, for me, expectations. I know.
So yeah, I am still active, and my boyfriend's actually a tennis coach. That's the only reason I'm dating him. No, honey, I'm joking. So whenever he has time and he's not traveling around the world, he is very patient. Yeah, I know, but he's very patient. Then he teaches me a bit, and I play in a league team with old field hockey teammates of mine. So we have a tennis team now, which is fun because the only thing I really miss about field hockey is the social aspect. In the change room with the girls, joking around.
You wake up at 6 in the morning in Vegas to go play because otherwise it's too hot. Things that you
tennis, yeah.
Yeah, only do if you are really motivated and into it.
So yeah, that's it.
That's like the easiest and most beautiful and entertaining interview ever I had here in Merit. And well, exactly, vamos. And I think in the future we have to make kind of podcast or something. So guys, girls, everybody here, I really appreciate having you here.
You already see us as guys. Look
yeah,
at that.
yeah.
One of the guys. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, dude. It's like this. So have a good trip at home, and I really honestly hope to see you very soon here.
For sure, and honestly, it's been super nice. Like we say even outside the cameras. We've loved it, really. Super nice.